What up, Elgin Boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Monday, February 20th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. All Quiet on the Western Front won 7 BAFTA awards, including Best Film at the ceremony in London on Sunday. The German-language World War I movie also scored the prize for Best Director for Edward Berger, Best Film Not in the English Language, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Original Score, and Best Sound. Cate Blanchett was named Best Lead Actress for Tar, while Austin Butler earned the Best Leading Actor honor for Elvis. The Banshees of Inisherin co-star Carrie Condor and Barrick Hogan won Best Supporting Actress and Actor, respectively. After-Sun director Charlotte Wells won the trophy for Outstanding Debut, and Death of the Nile, Sex Education, and Emily actress Emma Mackey won the EE Rising Star Award. Babylon is coming to Paramount Plus in February. The streaming service said in a press release Friday that the Oscar-nominated film will start streaming February 21st in the United States and Canada. Babylon will be available to stream in the United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Italy, Latin America, Brazil, and South Korea on Paramount Plus later this year. Babylon is written and directed by Damien Chazelle, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Diego Calva, Gene Smart, Jovan Adepio, and Lee Jun-lee star. The film, quote, follows an ambitious cast of characters: the silent film superstar Pitt, the young Scarlett, played by Robbie, and the production executive Calva, the musical sensation Adapio, and the alluring powerhouse performer Lee, who are striving to stay on top of the raucous 1920s Hollywood scene and maintain their relevance at a time when the industry is moving on to the next big thing. Babylon opens in theaters in December. The film is nominated for 3 awards, Academy Awards for Best Original Score, Best Production Design, and Best Costume Design. Netflix is teasing the new film 688. The streaming service shared a photo from the set of the upcoming war drama on Thursday. 688 takes place during World War II and tells the story of the 6,888th Battalion, the only all-black, all-female battalion. The 855 women of the battalion were tasked with sorting through and fixing a 3-year backlog of undelivered mail. The synopsis reads, facing discrimination, unfamiliar land, and a war-torn country, they preserved and sorted over 17 million pieces of mail, reconnecting American soldiers with their families and loved ones back home. The motto that kept them coming back each day was one they created for themselves: no mail, low morale. 688 is written, directed, and produced by Tyler Perry, Kerry Washington, Ebony Obsidian, Sam Waterston, Susan Sarandon, and Oprah Winfrey star. The photo shows Washington and the cast. Netflix has renewed its young adult adventure drama Outer Banks for a 4th season. The announcement was made Saturday at the show's fan event, Pogelandia, in Huntington Beach, California. Attendees included cast member Chase Stokes, plays John B., Madeline Klein, played by Sarah, who plays Sarah Cameron, Madison Bailey, who plays Kiara, Jonathan Davies, who plays Pope, Rudy Pankow, who plays JJ, Austin North, who plays Topper, Drew Starkey, who plays Raffi, Carlicia Grant, who plays Cleo, and Charles Eston, who plays War Cameron. Season 3 of the North Carolina set series is set to premiere on the streaming service on Thursday. Warner Bros. Has canceled its long-running legal-themed series, Judge Mathis and the People's Court. The Hollywood Reporter and Variety announced the fate of the shows Friday, citing the decline in daytime syndicated television programming in favor of expanded local news broadcasts. The current 24th and 26th season of Judge Mathis and the People's Court will be their last. Neither Judge Greg Mathis nor People's Court jurist Marilyn Milan have publicly commented on the cancellation. The original People's Court, starring Judge Joseph Wapner ran from 1981 to 1993. It was revived in 1997 with Ed Koch's Judge, followed by Jerry Shainman. Milian has been on the show's bench since 2001. People.com noted the daytime Emmy-winning series are ending as Dr. Phil, The Wendy Williams Show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Dr. Oz, and The Real have all wrapped. The critically acclaimed Apple TV Plus TV show Ted Lasso is heading into its last season, a bittersweet moment for its avid fans. However, there is something sweet about the end, a new ice cream flavor inspired by the show. Ted Lasso producers and Jenny's Splendid Ice Cream collaborate on the biscuits with the Boss flavor that is being released before the show's season 3 premiere on March 15th. It's a combination of shortbread cookie crumbles and a salted butter sweet cream ice cream that reflects Coach Lasso, played by Jason Sudeikis, and his love of baking. The caption on Jenny's post reads, "We made an ice cream with Ted Lasso, introducing the new flavor." Reads, "Biscuits with the Boss drops Thursday, March 2nd, right on time to enjoy Ted Lasso Season 3. Despite multiple 2022 Emmy wins, Sudeikis and actor Brett Goldstein for Best Actor and Supporting Actor, and for Best Comedy and Best Direction for Comedy, Ted Lasso producers announced the upcoming third season will be the show's last. The comedy follows an American football coach, Lasso, who was recruited to coach AFC's Richmond, a British soccer team. In the show's first season, Lasso uses culinary skills to create shortbread cookies, hoping to impress Richmond's tough owner, Rebecca Welton, played by Hannah Waddingham, and it worked. The ice cream will be available for a limited time starting on March 2nd, both online and at Jenny's Scoop Shops. Ted Lasso Season 3 premieres on Apple TV Plus on March 15th. The Starz show Power Book 2 Ghost returns in March, and a new trailer hints at the storylines developed in Season 3. The Starz show, starring Mary J. Blige, Michael Rainey Jr., and Clifford Method Man Smith, is a spin-off of Power. The original, executive produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Courtney Kemp, and starring Justice Sikora, Naturi Naughton Lewis, and Omari Hardwick as James Ghost St. Patrick, earned high ratings leading to multiple spin-offs. In Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq St. Patrick, played by Rainey, is beginning to take on more of his late father's drug empire. Starz promises a flashier, juicier, and sexier season, and the trailer's filled with dramatic moments. David McLean tells him at the beginning of the trailer, "A suit does a lot for an image, Tariq, but it won't fool the people that are watching you every move." With Tariq's mother and sister in witness protection, Tariq must continue to establish himself in the drug trade. He also has to watch his back, given the deteriorating relationship with his boss, Monet Tejada, played by Blige. But by the trailer's end, his grandmother, Estelle, played by Debbie Morgan, appears disappointed, even disgusted by her grandson, telling him, "You're just like your father," as the two stand by his grave. He answers, "I'm not like my dad. I'm smarter than him." Power Book 2 Ghosts also stars Johnny Polo as Braden, Woody McClain as Kane Tejada, Berto Colon as Lorenzo Tejada, Lorenzo Tate as Rashid Tate, and Shane Johnson as Cooper Sachs continues their roles as holdovers from the original show. Former Girlfriend star Keisha Sharp plays Professor Harper Bennett. The show has announced a Season 4 renewal, with veteran actor Michael Early joining the cast. Power Book Ghost returns at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 17th on Starz. Chris O'Dowd's series The Big Door Prize is coming to Apple TV Plus in March. Apple TV Plus shared a premiere day, March 29th, for the new comedy Thursday. The Big Door Prize is created by Schitt's Creek writer and producer David West Red. O'Dowd stars with Gabrielle Dennis, Ali Mackey, Josh Shigara, Damien Gupton, Crystal Fox, Juliet Almara, and Sammy Furilas. The Big Door Prize is based on the Emma Walsh novel of the same name. The series takes place in a small town that is, quote, forever changed when a mysterious machine appears in the general store, promising to reveal each resident's true life potential. Dusty Hubbard, played by O'Dowd, a seemingly content, cheerful family man and high school teacher, watches everyone around him reevaluate their life choices and ambitions based on the machine's printouts, and is forced to question whether he is truly as happy as he once thought. While he remains skeptical of the machine, his wife Cass, played by, indulges in the dream that there's something bigger out there for her. The Big Door Prize is produced by Skydance Television and CJ E&M's Studio Dragon. Red serves as a showrunner and executive producer with David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, Milky Lee, Young Kyu Kim, Hung Park, Bill Boss, and Sarah Walker. The Big Door Prize will have a 3-episode premiere on March 29th, with subsequent episodes to be released weekly. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, celebrating his team's victory in Super Bowl 57, will host Saturday Night Live on March 4th. He announced the news during his appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on Thursday. Kelce says he's a longtime fan of the long-running NBC sketch comedy show. He says, it was a huge, Farley, Farrell, Fallon kind of guy growing up. Is to watch Saturday Night Live with my mother. It's an absolute honor and privilege to be hosting SNL March 4th. Though running from Defenders doesn't scare Kelce, his upcoming hosting gig does. He says, I'm so nervous for that, oh my gosh. At least Kelce has prior TV experience. He was the star of the E! Television show Catching Kelce, a Bachelor-like reality show that aired on the network in 2016. Chelsea Ballerini will be the musical guest. He showed some of the talents he might display on SNL by ending his Tonight Show segment by rapping. He and Fallon rapped one of the songs Kelce referenced often through the playoffs, Fight for Your Right to Party by the hip-hop classic by the Beastie Boys. Richard Gere's wife, Alejandra, posted a health update after the Pretty Woman in Chicago's star recent battle with pneumonia. Alejandra captioned a photo of her, Richard, and one of their 2 preschool-age sons enjoying a walk in the sunshine. I woke up this morning and I saw the news and all your kind and worried messages. He's recovering. He's feeling much better today. She also mentioned the worst has already passed. Thank you all for your sweet messages. We really appreciate them. #thank you. People.com said Gere fell ill while his family was in Mexico celebrating Alejandra's 40th birthday. TMZ reported that the actor spent one night in the hospital last week where he was diagnosed and treated. Actor and comedian Richard Belzer has died at the age of 78. His longtime friend, writer Bill Sheff, confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter that he died early Sunday at his home in Bullies in southwest France. Sheff told the entertainment industry trade newspaper he had lots of health issues and his last words were, "Fuck you, motherfucker." Comedy Central tweeted Sunday, Richard Belzer was a trailblazing comedian who influenced generations of stand-ups. His voice will be missed. Details about the exact cause of his death were not immediately disclosed, according to Forbes. Showbiz 411 said Belzer had been in poor health and living in the south of France for several years. Saturday Night Live alum Lorraine Newman said, I'm so sad to hear about Richard Belzer's passing. I love this guy so much. He was one of my first friends when I got to New York to do SNL. We used to go out to dinner every week at Shepseeds Bay for lobster. One of the funniest people ever, a master at crowd work. Rest in peace, dearest. Billy Crystal posted, Richard Belzer was simply hilarious, a genius at handling a crowd. So sad he has passed. And Ellen Barkin said, rest in peace, dear sweet Richard Belzer. Rest in peace. Screenwriter Christopher Maloney noted Richard Belzer played Detective John Munch on 12 different TV shows on 6 different networks. Munch was also a reference in Sesame Street, a Spider-Man Deadpool comic, Paul Schaefer's album, and an episode of Luther. Warren Light said Richard Belzer was the first actor to welcome me when I started at SVU. Open, warm, acerbic, whip smart, surprisingly kind. I love writing for Munch. I love being with Belts. We sensed this would be his parting scene. Godspeed, Belts. In addition to the Law & Order franchise and Homicide: Life on the Street, Belzer also appeared in Fame, Scarface, Author, Night Shift, Flicks, America, Fletch Lives, The Big Picture, The Bonfires of the Vanities, Get on the Bus, The Man in the Moon, The Flash, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, The X-Files, Arrested Development, 30 Rock, and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Belzer was 78. And Stella Stevens, actress from the 60s and 70s, has died at the age of 84. She is best remembered as the female lead in The Nutty Professor, co-starring with Jerry Lewis in 1963. Stella Stevens was 84. Tom Sizemore, the actor who appeared in Saving Private Ryan, Heat, and Natural Born Killers, has been hospitalized after suffering a brain aneurysm. Sizemore's manager, Charles Lago, told TMZ the star was listed in critical condition in the intensive care unit after falling ill at his Los Angeles home early Saturday. Lyle told Fox News Digital he's in the hospital. His family is aware of the situation and are hoping for the best. It's too early to know about a recovery situation as he's in critical condition and under observation. Sizemore, who's 61, has dozens of film and TV credits on his resume, including Heat, True Romance, Black Hawk Down, Born on the 4th of July, Pearl Harbor, Point Break, Wyatt Earp, and Twin Peaks. He also has a lengthy arrest record of offenses such as DUI, domestic violence, and possession of controlled substance, but has said in recent years that he's been trying to stay clean and sober. Vampire Diaries alum Paul Wesley has filed for divorce from jewelry designer Ines de Ramon nearly a year after they split up. The court documents obtained by E! News were filed in Los Angeles Superior Court and cite irreconcilable differences as the reason for the breakup last spring. A representative for the former couple said in September the decision to separate is mutual. They request privacy at this time. Wesley and de Ramon married in August 2018 and have no children. UsMagazine.com said Wesley has been seeing model Natalie Kuckenberg, while de Ramon has been dating Oscar-winning actor Brad Pitt in recent months. Selena Gomez shared a message with her fans this week to address online criticism of recent changes in her appearance. The star of Hulu's Only Murders in the Building says that her weight gain is due to the medication for lupus. Gomez announced her diagnosis in 2015. She ultimately had a kidney transplant in 2017, and she's undergone chemotherapy as well. On the TikTok live stream on Thursday, Gomez explained how the medication necessary to control her condition can impact her. Gomez goes live on TikTok to address comments about her body in a post. She says, I tend to hold a lot of water weight, and that happens very normally. When I'm off of it, I tend to lose weight. I just want to say and encourage anyone out there who feels any sort of shame for exactly what they're going through, and no one knows the real story. According to the Lupus Foundation of America, lupus is a chronic long-term disease that can cause inflammation and pain in any part of your body. It's an autoimmune disease, which means that your immune system, the body system that usually fights infections, attacks healthy tissues instead. Gomez, who's a former Disney Channel star, has had to respond to critics before. Last year, she shared a fast food order on TikTok to show that despite criticisms, she was going to somewhere to eat whatever she wanted, regardless of their comments. She says, so I'd be trying to stay skinny, but when I went to Jack in the Box, I got 4 tacos, 3 egg rolls, 1 onion ring, and a spicy chicken sandwich. Honestly, I don't care about my weight because people bitch about it anyways. You're too small, you're too big, that doesn't fit. She added, fuck, I'm perfect the way I am. Lupus is a disease that affects 1.5 million Americans. 9 out of 10 people with lupus are women who can develop the disorder between 15 and 44, per the Lupus Foundation. It is manageable but not curable. African American, Hispanic, and Native American women are particularly susceptible. Gomez is one of the actors and actresses on the cover of the annual Hollywood issue of Vanity Fair, along with Jonathan Majors, Ana de Armas, Austin Butler, and Florence Pugh. It was released this week. Pink is going on tour in the fall. The 43-year-old singer announced a new North American tour, the Trustfall Tour, on Friday. The Trustfall Tour is in support of Pink's 9th studio album of the same name released on Friday. The new tour kicks off October 12th in Sacramento, California, and comes to a close November 18th in Orlando, Florida. Group Love and Kid Cut Up will be joining the tour as special guests. Tickets go on sale February 24th at 10 a.m. local time, with pre-sales to begin February 21st at 10 a.m. Trustfall features the singles Never Gonna Not Dance Again, Trustfall, and When I Get There. Pink will also perform this year on her Summer Carnival Tour, which begins July 24th in Toronto, Canada, and ends October 9th in Phoenix, Arizona. SZA's SOS is back at the top of the U.S. album charts for an 8th week. The singer-songwriter's reign was briefly interrupted last week by TXT's The Name Chapter Temptation, which dropped to number 3 on the Billboard 200 charted on Saturday. Coming in number 2 is Taylor Swift's Midnights, while Morgan Wallen's Dangerous the Devil album ranks number 4, and Metro Boomin's Heroes and Villains come in at number 5. Rounding up the top tier are The Weeknd's The Highlights, number 6, Bad Bunny's Un Verano Sin Ti at number 7, Drake and 21 Savage's Her Loss at number 8, Harry Styles' Harry's House at number 9, and Shania Twain's Queen of Me at number 10. And finally, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is the number one movie in North America, earning $104 million in receipts this weekend, Box Office Mojo announced on Sunday. Coming in number 2 is Avatar: The Way of Water with $6.1 million, followed by Magic Mike's Last Dance at number 3 with $5.4 million, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish at number 4 with $5.3 million, and Knocking at the Cabin at number 5 with $3.9 million. Right up the top tier are 80 for Brady with $3.6 million, Titanic at number 7 with $2.3 million, Marlowe at number 8 with $1.9 million, Missing at number 9 with $1.7 million, and A Man Called Otto at number 10 with $1.6 million. Last week's top 10 raked in at about $47.8 million in receipts, with Magic Mike's Last Dance in the lead. This week's high rankers earned an estimated $135.8 million. And as your entertainment report for Monday, February 20th, 2023, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymelo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.